Hello and welcome. My name is Marsha Mahaffey. I am a holistic reprogramming subconscious mind specialist, life coach, and healer. And I am so excited to be here with you to share all of the golden nuggets about the subconscious mind and how it's influencing all of your actions, thoughts, and behaviors, and how it actually takes over your life in autopilot. And the more aware we become of what is in our subconscious mind, the more we can bring the subconscious to conscious awareness, the more you can change your life and get the results that you've always wanted. How can we change what we don't know? The subconscious mind runs 95% of our lives. So what does that mean? That means when you're in an action step and you are wondering, why can't you make that action? Why can't you do that commitment? This would be as a result of not understanding why you can't do it. You just know that something inside of you is not allowing you to make that step. And then you begin to be really frustrated because the conscious mind, the 5%, is like, let's go. We want this. You've been wanting this. Why aren't you moving? And that can also lead to self-sabotage. However, once we understand what is in there, we don't have to have these feelings associated with the programs of the past. Because what happens when you get frustrated and you're upset at yourself that you can't make a move, you start to become really hard on yourself. And this is where we lose a lot of self-love. We start to be angry at ourselves. Or some people project blame and they look out at the outside world and say it's your fault. Or some people say, why can't you do this? Other people are doing this. And so this also creates additional feelings, which are a certain frequency that is also creating more discomfort in your life. So thoughts, feelings, emotions, the things that you're thinking are all in relationship to what is in the subconscious mind. So how do you know what is in your subconscious mind? Well, the best way to know what's in your subconscious mind is just to look at your life. How is your life going and flowing? What are you getting frustrated at? Who are the people in your life that are triggering you? Where are you judging other people? All of this information is not to judge you in the process, because what's happened is that a lot of people have created these beliefs and have been programmed to think, feel, and believe a certain way since they've been really young. Now, let me give you an example of an unhealed subconscious wound. Now, for example, if a child had a busy parent growing up and the parents were working a whole lot, they weren't present, they were maybe staying at the babysitters or they were staying at maybe the grandparents' house. Now, a child could have felt in that moment, where is mommy? Where is daddy? I don't understand. So they knew that there was an uncomfortable belief that they felt. And as they started to, their brain actually started to mature, they recognized the feelings of the emotion of feeling discomfort for mom and dad not being there. And they start to put in stories. They start to put in beliefs that mom and dad must have not wanted to be around because I wasn't good enough. I wasn't lovable. They didn't care about me. And the moment the subconscious gets a hold of this untrue belief. Now, I'm not denying your feelings. I'm not denying the emotion behind it, because the emotion is very true. The perception is the freedom, which we're going to be learning more about. However, once a pattern in a story has been created, so for example, this child could have grown up, and as their adult mind developed, they could have created the belief that they were abandoned as a child. Now, were they actually abandoned? Not really, but the way that they perceived the story about what happened made them feel as if they were abandoned. So therefore, there is a pattern that is created. Once you create a belief in the mind, in the subconscious mind, then you're going to see life through the lenses of living in a world where people abandon you. And this is where we get into, for example, in a lot of crazy relationships where people are doing things where they're abandoning you, or maybe a friends or a coworker or jobs. And so all of these things are manifesting into your reality because you believe that you are a person that possibly doesn't deserve love and gets abandoned. This is the cycle that continues to show up in your life. And this gets real frustrating for people because they just continue to see this pattern. So the subconscious mind needs to be brought to conscious mind to create a new relationship with the past. So that's either by dissolving it, creating a new relationship to how it happened, getting real clear about the facts, about what had actually happened, and looking at the higher perspective. And the reason this is so beneficial in your life is because once you change the lenses of how you solve the situation, then all of a sudden, guess what happens? Your energy field clears up from ever allowing or feeling that you are not lovable when people leave, or for example, in this case, that you could ever be abandoned again by anybody, which is ultimate freedom. So I am dedicated to giving people the key to their internal cage that they are living in and giving them the different little tips and tricks to get them out and get them out of the prison into the conscious mind, in alignment, in harmony, being their most empowered, confident life, whether that's in business, whether that's in relationships, and whether that's just being able to be with you. You can expect all kinds of different content on this channel, and we will also get into a little bit of the excitement of once you do clear out all of these different limitations that you had lived with for so long, and you're free, internally free from living that. Now life gets to get better. You get to create, you get to manifest on a whole new level. And that is one of the most exciting things that I get to witness. I'm honored to guide you on this journey to show you the internal freedom and the empowerment that you absolutely deserve. I will see you very soon. Bye for now.